What's good with y'all, Zahman? Welcome back to another zahier reaction video. And today we reacted to the missing Titanic submersible, man. I know y'all probably heard about this situation already, as the whole internet's been talking about it for the past two days. Everybody's been talking about this situation. It's kind of a random situation that came out of nowhere, but from what I heard, they've been passed, but this is like the first time. Yesterday is when they told the public that they passed, but they said that they've been passed for a couple days now. But I don't know if that's true or not. But there's so many. It's new updates being brought up about the situation. Everybody's talking about it. Everybody from TikTok, Twitter, IG, everybody's talking about the situation, man. My condolences go out to the family. I know this is a trying time for them right now, and my heart and prayers go out to them. Man, I feel like we all should, but a lot of people are going on social media. They doing TikToks. They making fun of the situation. I don't care how rich somebody is. We're still people at the end of the day, so we shouldn't be making fun of or joking around on a situation like this. Like when somebody dies, it's not a funny situation. It ain't a joking situation, but yeah, man, we're going to get right into this news coverage and see what's up. We already know what's up, but we're going to see if they got an update about it. But don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe in this video. Also, go show love to all the channels down below, including that Zami's World channel. That'll be in the description box down below, as well as the podcast, The Three Truths. All those channels will be in the description box, and they'll be on the feature channels as well. So please, go show love, because it don't cost a thing to show love. Nothing at all. But with all that being said, we gonna get right into this video, because I ain't gonna waste no more of y'all time. So cue the intro.
The tragic end to that deep-sea dive to the wreckage of the Titanic. Late today, the Coast Guard reporting that pieces of the sub have been found in a debris field near the Titanic. And those pieces indicated a catastrophic implosion of its hull. And then moments ago, a U.S. Navy official confirming to ABC News that an underwater acoustic system heard what was likely that implosion on Sunday. The world watching from the first reports that contact with the Titan had been lost, and all through the desperate race to find it. Today, an underwater rover found 5 pieces of the Titan 1,600 feet from the Titanic. That's about a third of a mile. Now the world is grieving the loss of all 5 people on board. And tonight, an ABC News exclusive. 2 of the world's foremost experts on the Titanic, Robert Ballard and James Cameron, reflect on the dangers of exploration and on the lesson of the Titanic itself. A lot to cover here tonight. And ABC's Gio Benitez leads us off in Halifax, Nova Scotia. And Gio, that news moments ago from a Navy official painting a clearer picture of the timeline of this tragedy.
That's right, Whit. This just came in moments ago, just minutes ago. The Navy apparently heard on Sunday the implosion, what appears to be the implosion of the Titan, and then immediately shared that information with the Coast Guard, they say. Tonight, a heartbreaking end. The Coast Guard announcing search crews have found the pieces of the missing sub carrying 5 passengers 1,600 feet, nearly a third of a mile from the bow of the Titanic.
This is an incredibly unforgiving environment down there on the seafloor.
Yeah, because they all the way went down in the water. That's too much pressure.
A catastrophic implosion of the vessel.
5 major pieces of debris were recovered on the ocean floor, including the sub's nose cone, as well as the front and back end of the vessel, all coming apart as the capsule collapsed inward under extreme pressure. It's unclear exactly when the sub imploded after it started its dive Sunday morning. The Navy now saying an underwater acoustic detection system heard what was likely the implosion of the Titan on Sunday.
Hey, look, real quick. My thing with that is this whole situation, I don't get why. Look, I understand they were wealthy people and they had enough financial means to do that, but it's like, for what? And plus, when I read about the situation, they said that on the waiver that they all signed, it was saying that there was a chance. It was the 3-time chance that they was gonna not make it, and they still signed it and still went through it anyway. I don't care how much money I got. I don't care how bored I might get, because I feel like that was an issue too. From rich people that's really wealthy and they've had money all their life, they're gonna be bored after a while. So they do crazy things that's out of the ordinary just to keep some excitement going, just to get some adrenaline pumping. And it's like, it's not worth my life. That's not worth my life, man. I don't need no excitement that could possibly take me away from my family and my loved ones and off of this earth just to chase an excitement just to keep me going. It's not worth all of that. It's really not. But yeah, I'm not trying to sound mean or trying to sound like an asshole about the situation, but I'm just saying where I'm coming from. I'm not doing that. That's too extreme. And I don't feel like nobody should doing that. Even when Jeff Bezos and the three other dudes went up to space, that was a risk too, because something could have went wrong with that. But God bless that nothing did happen. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's not really much that I could say, but I just don't understand why people would do things like this that could fatally turn out wrong. It could have turned out right, but you got to think about it. They're going all the way at the bottom on the dark side of the ocean. You know what I'm saying? That's too much pressure. If y'all don't know about water in the ocean and the sea, the more down you go, the deeper you go, the more pressure is gonna build up. So it's gonna break down your submarine or whatever you in that's going down, because there's too much pressure from the sea, and plus you don't know what's down there. For I'm a firm believer that we don't know every single life, animal, creature that's down there, because it's deep, it's dark, it's part of the dark sea. That Titanic ship is all the way in the dark sea. You don't know what's down there, man. I understand you want to go see the Titanic just to say that you saw it, but you don't know what's down there, man. You could have got eaten up by something down there. Something else could have happened. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah. But like I said, my condolences go out to the family, though. I'm not trying to sound inconsiderate about the situation. I'm just voicing my opinion on what I feel about it and what I think about it.
Was immediately shared with the Coast Guard for analysis.
On behalf of the United States Coast Guard and the entire Unified Command, I offer my deepest condolences to the families.
Right.
Ocean Gate Expeditions tonight saying our hearts are with these 5 souls and every member of their families during this tragic time. We grieve the loss of life and joy they brought to everyone they knew. Businessman Shahzada Dawood and his 19-year-old son Suleiman, who shared a passion for science and discovery. British billionaire and explorer Hamish Harding, who loved adventure.
That's what I'm saying. They want an adrenaline rush.
I've always wanted to do this, and the sheer experience of looking out of the window is something I'm looking forward to.
And setting records, diving to the world's deepest waters in
If
the
y'all
Pacific.
hear anything, don't mind me. It's just stormy outside.
Tonight, Harding's family remembering him as a loving husband and dedicated father, calling him a passionate explorer, whatever the terrain, who lived for his family, his business, and for the next adventure. P.H. Narjoulé, a legendary expert on the Titanic, had been to the wreck more than 30 times since it was discovered. His daughter today saying there is comfort in knowing he was in the place he so loved. And the CEO and founder of Ocean Gate Expeditions, Stockton Rush, who saw himself as a maverick.
Wait a minute. If he's been down there 30, if he's seen the Titanic 30 times, what do you need to go back down there to see it for if you've seen it 30 times already? And if you've seen it already 30 times, wouldn't you make sure that everything is up to par and make sure that everything goes the same way that you traveled to seen it 30 times already? That's just what I'm thinking. I'm just trying to make sense of this situation. That's all I've been trying to do the whole time since I heard about this whole situation. I've been trying to piece everything together because it's so random. It just came out of nowhere. It just blew up on social media out of nowhere yesterday. So it's like everybody's reacting to it. Everybody's talking about it. I'm just trying to piece everything together, understand it, because I'm still learning. I'm still learning because it was random.
talking in this vlog about how the Titan defied industry standards.
I'd like to be remembered as an innovator. I think it was General MacArthur said, "You're remembered for the rules you break." And, I've broken some rules to make this. I think I've broken them with logic and good engineering behind me. The carbon fiber and titanium, there's a rule you don't do that. Well, I did.
But we're now learning more about concerns over using carbon fiber and titanium to make the experimental sub, an untested material at extreme depths over time. The Titan made 13 trips down to the Titanic over 2 years.
This is not like being a passenger.
So how is it a problem now?
The first couple of days of service of the new Airbus A380, right? This is like being a test pilot on a plane that has never flown.
Explorer Josh Gates passed on a trip to the Titanic on the sub 2 years ago after several of its systems failed during a test dive.
Carbon fiber is a miraculous material. It's what we're using to build next-generation airplanes out of, the Dreamliner, the A350, things like that. But it's not particularly well understood how it works over time in terms of fatigue at depths and in extreme cold.
A former Ocean Gate employee echoed those concerns in a 2018 court filing where he says he warned the company that flaws in the carbon could grow with each dive under such pressure, risking lives. The dispute was settled out of court. Tonight, with the world watching yet another tragedy, 111 years after the Titanic's doomed voyage, 5 souls captivated by its story, now resting in those same waters.
A sad and haunting outcome
to this story
tonight. Gio Benitez joining us once again from Nova Scotia. And Gio, people worldwide, as you noted, watching this unprecedented search over the last 4 days, hoping this crew could be found. But we're now getting word that this was likely all over very early in their journey.
That's right. We know that they heard that sound in the general vicinity of the Titanic at sometime around the time when the sub actually lost contact with that mothership. So that suggests that this likely happened on the way down to the Titanic and very, very quickly went.
That's crazy, man. You gotta really...
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos.
Look, like I said, my condolences go out to the family, man. That's crazy, but... yeah, if you got a lot of money and you feel like you're bored, just take up a hobby or something. Don't go to no extremes like this. I feel like that's too extreme and too selfish on your part because you leaving behind your family members that love you just to seek a quick thrill. It's crazy. Alright, y'all, this is the end of that video. I know this was a short one, but I just had to talk about this situation because that's all I've been seeing on social media the whole time. But this was missing Titanic submersible. Passengers ill in implosion. Yeah, man, my condolences go out to the family, and this is really a touchy topic, so I'm trying to watch what I say about the situation. But it's just, we can't do nothing else but just keep the families and their loved ones in our prayers and just hope that they could get through it as best possible, because I know they're probably going through it. And yeah, I just not just with them, just don't be reckless in life in general. That goes out for anybody with anything, whether it's you want to go skydiving or whether you want to do anything that seems adventurous but is dangerous. Don't do that. If you feel like you have a second something is telling you don't do it, just listen to it. If your instincts are telling you don't do that, don't do it, because it's not worth it. Even if you're not worried about your life, if you're not content with your life, just think about your loved ones and the people that do mess with you and love you. You know, genuinely. Don't take yourself out of the equation because you're trying to seek a cheap thrill. That's all I'm saying. But, and real quick, I know y'all peeped the retwist. Just got this done yesterday. I gotta just get my lineup touched up and I'm straight. I'm all the way good. But with all that being said, man, I appreciate y'all for taking the time out to watch this video. However you thought about this video, please leave it in the comment section down below. And whatever you want me to react to next, leave it in the comment section down below. I got y'all, no problem. But with all that being said, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe in this video. Also, go show love to all the channels down below in the description box down below. The Zombies World, the Three Truths, all those channels, they'll be down there. Please go show love to them channels, because it don't cost a thing to show love. Those channels will also be on my feature channels on my channel and all that, man. So yeah, look, I'm still thinking about the situation because it's so crazy, man. It's like I want to say more, but I don't I don't want to say the wrong things and people take it out of context. So I'm gonna just leave it at that. But with all that being said, I'm gonna catch y'all next one, man. Be easy, be blessed, be protected. This world is definitely crazy, so you always gotta watch your back. But with all that being said, I'm gonna catch y'all next one, man. Y'all be easy. Peace.